What's up, nerds? OBD back for MTG Next Door. Day 3 at the edge of eternity, and all I see is Jellyfish. The reason why I say that is because I've kind of started noticing it seems like the tribal cards in this deck are all Jellyfish, and I'll show you just the few packs that I've opened. I got the Jellyfish Warrior, the Jellyfish Rogue, another different one, the Jellyfish Scientist, the Robot Jellyfish, the Jellyfish Artificer, and the Jellyfish Wizard. So WotC is absolutely saying that space is filled with jellyfish. So you want to see aliens, go swim in the ocean and go pick up a jellyfish and see how kind they are when they sting you. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. Do I now need to build a jellyfish tribal deck? Yes, I'm going to build a jellyfish tribal deck just because I can. Also, just wanted to call out again, I'm loving the full arts and these treatments of the like set specific lands that they've given. These are the ones I've gotten so far: Inventor's Fair, Mirror Pool, Cascading Cataracts, Lava Claw Reaches, and then I've gotten the swamp, the plains, the forest, and the mountain of the full art lands. Looking for a land. Looking for an island. And I wouldn't be sad if I only get one of all 5 of them. I would prefer, a non-foil version just so I could see the art a little bit better. This looks fine. I like it. I'm just not a big fan of foils. But anyway, yeah, the art in this set is absolutely stunning. But I'm a sci-fi fan, so I'm going to be a little biased for that. But anyway, yeah. What you don't see is on the edge of my mat, I've got all my commander decks, and as I pull cards out of this new set, they're going directly in there, swapping old things out to try new mechanics. I've put a spaceship in one. The Slivers got a lot of love. Sephiroth got some stuff. Anyway, I'm building my first landfall deck. There's lots of stuff on the periphery. Just imagine all the cards that are sitting out beyond the space mat here. Anyway, and all the guys at the local table, just get ready for it because the Mad Scientist Lab is open, and I've been cooking in here. All right, so packs for today, 6 of them, and then we'll let you on your way. Again, reading through just the commons and uncommons, and we'll pause on the rares and mythics. Cryogen Relic, Squire's Lightblade, Gene Pollinator, Bombard, Dark Endurance, Ilvoy Lightjammer. So I almost counted these ones in the Jellyfish Tribal because these are definitely the same type of art, like jellyfish kind of art or whatever that's in there. But anyway, whatever. Radiant Strike, Red Tiger Mechan, Molecular Modifier, Dawn Strike Vanguard, Dauntless Scrapbot, and our rare is Diadrin Synthesis Amalgam. For X, a green and a white, is a 0/1 legendary artifact creature construct. Has trample. Diadrine enters with a number of 1/1 counters on it equal to the amount of mana spent to cast it. Okay? Whenever you attack, you may remove a 1/1 counter from each of up to 2 creatures you control. If you do, draw a card and create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token. That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. That potential, yes. We'll put that in the OBD thinks it has potential pile. Litho Breaking, whatever that is. Forest and a Lander Robot token. All right. Pack 2. Divert Disaster, Banishing Light, Sammy's Curiosity, Slagdrill Scrapper, Decode Transmission, Cryogen Relic, Command Bridge, Alpha Rael Dreaming Acolyte. And that's not the Alpha Rael that so this is the other one, the blue and the black. The other one that's just, I think it was 1 and 2 black, and he does all kinds of disgusting stuff. Anyway, Pulsar Squadron Ace, Annul, Harmonious Grove Strider, Frenzied Bailiff. What do you do? 2 green for 3/2. Spell can't be countered. Rad. Trample Haste. Rad. Creature spells you control can't be countered. Say less. Combat damage can't be prevented. Good night. What are these cards? Oh, that is firmly in the OBD likes it pile. I'll pull these down a little bit so you guys can see them better. OBD needs to do research. OBD likes that. Creature spells you control can't be countered. Combat damage can't be prevented. Say less. Say less. Peregrine, Beckoner, an island, and a lander robot token. That's fantastic. Literally every day I pulled some sort of absolutely wild card. This set needs to chill a little bit. Like, what are you doing, Watsy? What are you doing? All right, pack 3. Squire's Lightblade, Gene Pollinator, Bombard. I almost said Bombad, like Jar Jar Binks. Sorry. Another space opera for you. Dark Endurance, Ilvoy Lightjammer, Swarm Color, Nutrient Block, Umbral Caller Zealot, Honored Knight Captain, Unravel, Breeding Pool. Okay, another shock land. As this land enters, pay 2 life. If you don't, it enters tapped. And it is a forest island. Pretty rad. All right, double rare pack. Doesn't suck. Memorial Vault. 3 and a red, artifact. Tap, sack another artifact. Exile the top X cards of your library, where X is 1 plus the mana value of the sacrificed artifact. You may play those cards this turn. Huh. Interesting. So, with that artifact that I got yesterday, there was I can't remember what it was called, but it created something, and I was hoping it was going to be on one of these tokens, but you needed a way to be able to sack those. All right, so this is going to go into the OBD thinks he likes it pile. Bombard. And we did it. We got the island. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Happy about that. Boom, boom. Boom, and boom. Love it. All right. OBD likes the art. We'll put those up here for you. Not that you can really see the art because I'm covering them all up, but you get the idea. But we'll give the island the front slot there. All right, I would like to get a regular forest just to replace that, but I'm not complaining. Rad. All right. Cryo Shatter, Weft Blade Enhancer, Shattered Wings, Nebula Dragon. Oh, dragons in here. All right, we got to pause and read the dragon. 6 and a red for a 4/4 flyer. When this creature enters, it deals 3 damage to any target. That doesn't suck. It's a mediocre dragon, but it is a dragon nonetheless. It's a space dragon. Space dragon. Dragons in space. Gravkill. That looks like amazing artwork. Almost look that whoever this figure is, if the armor was black, that would be Darth Vader, like 100%. Self-craft Mechan, Zookeeper Mechan, Rescue Skiff, Seed Ship Brood Tender, Desculpting Blast, Close Encounter, and Tenuk Steadfast Second. I think I may have already gotten this. I'm not 100% sure. 2 and 2 red, legendary creature Kabu Pilot, 3/5. Other creatures you control have haste. Fantastic. Artifact cards and red creature cards in your hand have warp 2. Warp 2 in red. You may cast a card from your hand for its warp cost. Exile that permanent at the beginning of your next end step, then you may cast it from exile on a later turn. I am really starting to like the whole idea of warp and the fact that this gives warp to everything. I mean, you could build him as your commander and just warp everything in and just lay it out for another turn. You basically empty your hand for super cheap so that you're never having to discard things, and then they play from oh yeah. You know what? OBD likes that. Mechanzoa, easy for you to say. Plains and a lander, human soldier. All right, 2 more packs for today. Focus Fire, Drix Fatemaker, Rig for War, Virus Beetle. At least I'm seeing some new cards in here. I haven't seen any of these. I can't wait to read those later. Mechan Shieldmate, Drill Too Deep, Depressurize, Territorial Bruntar. Haven't seen that either. Tragic Trajectory. Yeah, this whole pack, most of this pack I haven't seen before. Earthos Scan Ship. Again, another one I haven't seen before. Seed Ship Impact. Thrumming High Pool. Okay, so that was, I did get this already in my pre-release pack. So I got so maybe I'll take the pre-release version out of my deck and just go with this normal version. But still, that doesn't suck. Put it in the pile that OBD likes. Thawbringer, Mountain, and a Lander, Human Soldier. Okay. Last pack for the day. And I guess I should have said this at the beginning of the video. We are firmly into the middle of the box, so I expect this to be a little less exciting than the rest of the box. But nonetheless, I'm completely happy with what I've gotten so far. Starfighter Pilot, Sammy's Curiosity, Slag Drill Scrapper, Decode Transmission, Ilvoy Operative, see, Jellyfish, I'm telling you, Chrome Companion, Mechanzoa, Pull Through the Weft, Blade of the Swarm, Starfield Shepherd, Sammy Ship's Engineer. That's just weird artwork. Like, you know what? This kid should be in engineering and just not ever come out. We should never see that kid. Just because, like, the weird long arms. Like, this art is weird. I don't like it. What is this? Rare Synthesizer Lab Ship. It is for a blue, and it is artifact spacecraft, and it has station, as all spacecraft evidently do. For 2+, at the beginning of combat on your turn, up to one target artifact creature you control becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness of 2/2 and gains flying until the end of turn. Then for 9+, it gains flying and vigilance and it is 4/4. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like that. It's solidly fine. Don't know if I really use that or not. Glacier Godmaw. Okay, uncommon, but still, with a name like that, Creature Leviathan, 5/2 green, 6/6 Trampler. When this creature enters, create a Lander token. It's a tap sack for 2, search your library for a basic land card, which doesn't suck, and then landfall. Whenever land you control enters, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain vigilance and haste until the end of turn. Going into my landfall deck right now. Put it right there. Robot, Sliver token. All right, cool. That was, what was this, day 3? Day 3. All right, happy to get all 5 of the lands. Definitely would welcome more. Research pile, OBD likes it pile. That's it for today. 13 minutes. Did better than I did yesterday. All right, see you. Bye.